Hi guys, it's Megan here with Megabuck Savings. I am just going to take you guys along my day in getting this dresser that I have here and kind of uplifting the dresser. So we got this dresser probably about 4 or 5 years ago. I was using it in my older son's room. I might have actually gotten it a longer time ago, I'm not really sure. But I just kind of wanted to give it a little facelift, and the only thing that's wrong with this dresser is the slides are kind of deteriorating, if that's the right word to use. And I will show you here later at the end of this video what I'm talking about. But I'm just gonna go ahead and take you along and kind of pop in and out of here along the video. I wanted to save money. I'm just sometimes kind of a cheapskate. I want to try to save money any way I can, just because I'm, single mom, having 3 kids in the household. It's pretty expensive, and so anywhere I can save money is what I kind of live by. So I am going to prime this. I did have a white primer. Now, if you're gonna do something like this or have some motivation to give your dresser a facelift, and you're doing a darker color, I would definitely get a primer that is a dark primer. Usually it's like a gray kind of color, and so I only had the white on hand, and I was using an old sponge roller that I had on hand, and the roller itself is just so corroded, just from washing it so many times, that it won't even roll. And you can kind of see it in here. You can see the yellow on one side, which is the sponge, and then the white on the other. But I'm gonna go ahead and use it because that's how I roll. And so yeah, I'm just gonna give the outside of this, the outside of the face of the drawers, and the outside of the dresser. And then I actually did 2 coats of the primer. So one thing to save me time on other types of projects and getting kind of other things done, like this type of project, if I'm not even sure if I'm saying this correctly, but I decided that I had this like little tin like Christmas can thing that I wanted to make in a bread box. And so I don't know, the way I roll here is that I'm going to prime other things or paint other things in the colors that I have out, because my paintbrush is already dirty with the color, and so you might as well just find other projects that you want to get done at the same time to save you a little bit of time. And that's just kind of how I do things, just to try to take out some time and give some extra time in not having to go back and do something at a later date after I've washed the brush or what have you, or try to save the brush and it ends up drying out or something. So little tip there. So here you see the tin that I am priming here. I gave that 3 coats of primer. So it really didn't take long at all to prime this because it was super windy out the day that I was working on this project. I had a black paint on hand that I was going to paint my basement cabinets with. It's called black pepper. There's different tones in the black pepper and different brand names or what have you for the paint, but I'm just using this black pepper. I showed it here if you wanted to take a screenshot of it. It is in like a satin or like a kitchen cabinet type base, so I think it is considered satin. It might be, I don't know, I don't remember, but I did actually throw some baking soda or baking powder, I can't remember which one, inside the paint to try to tone down the shininess of it, because I didn't want it like super shiny when you walk into the room. This is going to go in my toddler's room because I'm doing this kind of little cars, or I guess like travel or mobile type room. Mobile, I'm not really sure how to pronounce that. I got a few different things, got some stuff hung up on the walls, and he has a kind of a smaller room, so it was really important to kind of switch out the dressers in the house and just kind of give it a facelift to kind of go with the theme of the room. And so that's what I did. I ended up getting 3 coats of paint on this. I ended up getting a new roller and a new roller foam pad. And so I did keep the handles that were on the dresser. They were kind of like the gold, or like the, I don't know, it's kind of like a bronzy gold to me. And I kept that on there because there's just other things in the room that have that type of feel to it. And so I just cleaned those up really good and put those back on. But I think it really turned out cute. I will show the Pinterest inspiration where I got this from and give a link of it below. But I think it's just a great way to kind of give something a facelift. So I am going to have to get a woodworker to give me new wood slides for the dresser drawer, unless I find some metal ones that might work. But I think this is such a cute little dresser and I didn't want to get rid of it. Might as well just give it a little facelift. It's free off the curb, and spending a little money to get new slides is not going to, you know, kill my budget here. So and I will show you here in a second why I'm getting new slides, because every time you open and close the door, some little shavings would come off of these slides and they're just rotting away. I don't even know if they're rotting. But anyway, that's all I have until next time. If you do like this video, give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new here, please consider subscribing, as I think you'll like my channel. Thanks. Bye.